Courage is the power of the mind to overcome fear. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. We must accept finite disappointment but never lose infinite hope. I came to the conclusion that there is an existential moment in your life when you must decide to speak for yourself. Nobody else can speak for you. We cannot walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. If a man has not discovered something that he will die for, he isn't fit to live. Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Only in the darkness can you see the stars. There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it is right. He who passively accepts evil is as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetrate it. He who accepts evil without protesting against it is really cooperating with it. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a permanent attitude. People fail to get along because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other. They don't know each other because they have not communicated with each other. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. I came to the conclusion that there is an existential moment in your life when you must decide to speak for yourself. Nobody else can speak for you. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We must remember that intelligence is not enough. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Lightning makes no sound until it strikes. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. You will change your mind. You will change your looks. You will change your smile, laugh, and ways, but no matter what you change, you will always be you. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus but a molder of consensus. That old law about an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. The time is always right to do the right thing. Faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. We must concentrate not merely on the negative expulsion of war but the positive affirmation of peace. Everybody can be great, because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace. A soul generated by love. We must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. There is some good in the worst of us and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shake the foundations of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. One day we will learn that the heart can never be totally right when the head is totally wrong. Whatever affects one directly, affects all indirectly. The beauty of genuine brotherhood and peace is more precious than diamonds or silver or gold. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. For when people get caught up with that which is right and they are willing to sacrifice for it, there is no stopping point short of victory. They will not be judged by the color of their skin but the content of their character. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into friend. When you are right, you cannot be too radical. When you are wrong, you cannot be too conservative. All progress is precarious, and the solution of one problem brings us face to face with another problem. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they'd die for. I know that love is ultimately the only answer to mankind's problems. We must use time creatively, in the knowledge that the time is always ripe to do right. We must build dikes of courage to hold back the flood of fear. Those who are not looking for happiness are the most likely to find it, because those who are searching forget that the surest way to be happy is to seek happiness for others. No person has the right to reign on your dreams. Out of the mountain of despair, there is a stone of hope. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or fail. Be the best of whatever you are.